We have little Luna. You can just sit on my lap, okay? Hello, beautiful. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. If you are celebrating today, and if you're not celebrating today, or maybe you just needed a little time with a friendly voice, then you've made it to the right place. Thank you so much for being here. I am so excited to have you here. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Charlene Town, and I share healthy habits, recipes, and mindset shifts to help you live a healthy lifestyle that you actually love living. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I love you so much. Today's video is a gentle end of year reset where we're going to talk about journaling prompts and how I am transitioning from 2025 into 2026. This week between Christmas and New Year's always feels a little bit strange. You know, it's like I always get a little bit sad because Christmas is over. There's been like this big hype of buying all the presents and wrapping the presents and creating the magic, and then it's kind of dips down and I get a little bit sad, but then New Year energy comes in and I'm so motivated and so excited. So during this week of in-between time, I just want to be a little gentle voice in your ear, sharing with you guys some healthy habits and some things that I'm doing to help transition from December into the new year. And I'm inviting you to do a little gentle end of year reset with me. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys how I'm taking my big vision board and breaking it down into 3 goals for quarter 1. I'm going to be sharing with you guys some end of year journal prompts so that we can see where we came from, so that we can get an idea of where we really want to go in 2026. I am also going to be sharing with you guys some of my dreams and goals for 2026 and how I plan on achieving them. So if you guys are ready for that, stay tuned. If you're craving a soft, supportive way to end this year and gently transition into 2026, then you've made it to the right place. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's jump into today's video. All right, you guys, today's video is not going to be a cleaning reset. It's going to be a mindset reset video. We will do a full house clean out reset after Christmas is over, but obviously you guys are watching this on Christmas, and I will be keeping my trees up for a while because they make my heart so happy. But trust me, we will do the really satisfying clean out, resetting the house, letting all the fresh New Year air in and all that fun jazz. And if you guys want to see goals videos, like if you think that that would be something that would be supportive for you, or maybe something that we could just bring into our weekly videos, let me know in the comments down below if that's something that you guys are interested in, because I really want to focus on my goals this year and really incorporate manifesting and my vision boards and how I'm turning my vision boards into my goals and how I'm planning on achieving my goals. That's what I really want to focus on. I'm also really focusing on self-love this year, which we're going to get into in a little bit. But yeah, let me know what you guys are looking for in the new year, what would be supportive for you, or what kind of videos are you guys just really craving and enjoying right now, because I am planning out my content for 2026 and I make content for you guys. So let me know what you guys are most excited to see in 2026, and I absolutely cannot wait to make that for you guys. So without further ado, let's jump into today's reset. All right, beautiful. So as we head into our gentle end of year reset, I think it is so important, and I took time a couple days ago to really journal on where I've been. What have I accomplished this year? What maybe did I want to accomplish but then didn't accomplish? Because it's so important to, 1, celebrate your wins, and 2, acknowledge, okay, I tried this and it didn't work, or I really wanted to achieve this goal and I didn't even get close. Let's reflect on why. Did I not get close to that goal because it's not aligned with me and who I am and where I'm going anymore? Is it that I didn't accomplish it because I put my energy elsewhere? Do I have some limiting beliefs behind it? Like, is that still a goal that I really want to achieve? I'm going to give you guys a couple journal prompts that I journaled on the other day in hopes that, you know, you just do a little bit of self-reflection at the end of the year, which I think is so important. So the first journal prompt is, what am I proud of myself for this year, even if no one else saw it? Okay. For me personally, personally. I just want to use this as my little reflection, and I want to share this with you guys because I think it's so important, and maybe we can share ours back and forth, because when we do things in community, it helps hold us accountable, but it also like shows each other that, you know what, I did do something. I did try, right? And so something that I'm really celebrating myself for this year is that I tried a lot of really new things. I really tried taking this YouTube channel in a different direction. At the beginning of January 2025, I did a 30-day mindset program called Elevate, where I did guided meditations and visualizations, and I really tried to incorporate that into this channel in hopes that I could bring something that I'm craving and something that I feel like is missing, is this idea that on my channel and on a lot of like health and fitness channels, there's a lot of food talk, there's a lot of healthy habits talk, there's a lot of, you know, like let's reset together, but that's all surface, and it's so easy to just watch those videos and feel inspired, and maybe you follow through with it and maybe you don't. But something that I find that I keep coming back to is just this idea that if we don't change our thought patterns, if we don't believe that we're worthy of the life that we desire, if we don't believe that we're worthy of being treated nicely, if we don't believe that we are worthy of making the income that we want, of having the love in our life that we want, then we'll never get there, right? Because you have to believe it first. You get to be delusional about it, right? Because science fact is that your brain does not believe the truth. It believes what you tell it on repeat. So if you tell yourself, ugh, I'm just so fat and ugly. Ugh, I'm just so fat and ugly. Your brain's gonna keep proving that that's true. Every time you look in the mirror, instead of having a nice thought to say about yourself, you're gonna say, ugh, I look fat and ugly. So if we can change our mindset and we can change our thoughts and the way we think about ourselves and believe about ourselves, which I really try to bring into little pieces of my video all the time, but I really wanted to bring that mindset aspect into this channel, but YouTube didn't know how to categorize that, so it didn't really work out too well. So I've got something coming for you guys that is super exciting. There's gonna be a little announcement really soon, but I'm so excited to bring some more mindset and movement to the channel for you guys. So stay tuned for that if you guys are really excited. Okay, so the next question that I want you to ask yourself is, what drained me this year? Either physically, emotionally, mentally, and how can I shift that moving forward? Okay, this year with perimenopause for me, I have kind of been on overdrive. I've been abandoning myself a little bit, saying yes to too many things and things that just don't feel so aligned for me. That kind of drained me this year. So learning to say no to things that don't feel really aligned to me. All right, and the third question that I think is so important is, what are the lessons that I want to take with me? What worked really well last year? And what do I want to bring into 2026? Okay, so what I wrote down in my journal was that I am trusting slow growth in my business, in my body, in my health and fitness journey. And this year reminded me that slow, consistent, aligned action over time is going to get me to where I want to be. It may not happen as fast as I think it should. Maybe it doesn't happen as fast as what I see the transformations online, and that's okay. Right? Just taking those small steps in the right direction gets you to where you really want to be. So I hope, you know, either you pause the video here or you come back to this part of the video, maybe you screenshot the questions and you just take a little bit of time to journal on what worked really well, what didn't work for you, what's drained you this year, and what you want to bring with you. Because the more clarity we have, the better we're gonna do next year, right? All right, so the next part of this video is sharing with you guys how I'm taking my big vision board of all of my big dreams for 2026. If you guys haven't watched, I created my 2026 vision board back in, I think, October. I create a vision board on Canva, and then I put it as my desktop screensaver, like on the back top of my desktop. I have a physical board in my office, and I show you guys all of those, but I will pop it up on the screen right here and just like share with you guys a little bit about my goals and my dreams this year. Seeing things over and over and over again, it shows your brain, this is where I'm going. This is what I want. Oh yeah, remember, this is your goal. This is what you want. But what I wanted to do, which is different than what I've done any other year, if I'm completely honest with you, because I used to set these big dreams and these big goals that were so unachievable, and I never broke them down, right? I just had these really big dreams and these really big goals, and I was like, yep, if I put it on my vision board, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna call it into my life. And guess what? Fun fact, that's not how it works. I mean, yes, can you get closer to your goals or closer to the things that you want? Sure. So what I'm doing this year, because again, what worked, what didn't work, what has worked in the past, like what has worked in the past, what's not worked in the past. And so we're moving forward in a better way. So I looked at my vision board and I picked 3 goals that I saw stuck out to me that were like really calling my heart, that are really important to me. And then I built a system around that. So I picked my goals and I said, okay, how am I going to break those down? What am I going to do to achieve those goals? And I'm giving myself the first quarter of the year to do that. How do I really want to achieve those goals? What are the things I'm going to try? Just being able to have a measuring for where I started, where I'm going, and what's working and what's not at the end of quarter 1. Okay. So the next thing that I really wanted to share with you guys is something that I really want to do that I've been really reflecting on over the last couple weeks is, and I kind of touched on it earlier, but it's just that I have been pouring so much of my love and energy and time into so many other people. I've just been pouring my energy out, and I really caught myself a couple weeks ago, like, I don't even know who I am anymore. I used to have a self-love practice. I used to journal a little bit more. I feel like ever since school started, I just wake up and I'm rushing in the morning. I just realized I need to pour more energy and more self-love into myself moving forward, because there's that quote that's like, you can't pour from an empty cup. But if you're a mama, we pour endlessly from empty cups all the time. Are we our best selves? No. But whether we are having the hardest day ever, we still pick up our babies and give them hugs and snuggles and read to them and do the things that we need to do. But it's just so easy to abandon ourselves and what we want and need, because it almost feels selfish to do so. So I asked my pal ChatGPT for a wellness journal. I wanted something that was going to help me get to know myself a little bit more. And so ChatGPT recommended a bunch of different journals, and I found this one called Papier Wellness Journal, and I am so excited. It's actually not going to get here until after Christmas, which is totally fine. It's actually going to be perfect because I'm going to start it in the new year. I'm excited to take a little bit of time for myself. Another thing that I'm really focusing on is getting back into a consistent workout program. And I created my own 8-week program. It's progressive overload. It's 20 to 30 minutes max. That's with the warm up and the cool down. I did it today in my office with Liv, jumping around and playing with me and doing some of the moves with me. And I've really been enjoying it. I feel really grateful. I am so excited for that. And so finding movement that really fits into my life and not beating myself up for not being able to do a full 30-minute workout or not being able to keep up with another instructor, like just doing something at my pace that feels good for me in the time frame that feels good for me. And so it's been really fun. I'm so excited for 2026. I've just barely been reflecting on what's been working. When I look back at my 45-pound weight loss journey, what was I doing and what was working? And what I was doing was doing 20, 30 minutes of workouts, but it's the consistency. Consistency over anything. And I just feel like this year, because of my pain levels, because of my hormones, like because of all the things, consistency just hasn't been possible. And that's okay, right? Like, it's a season. I'm starting to feel a little bit more like myself. And so I just want to show up for myself in a way that feels good to me. And so I'm really enjoying it. Yeah. So I'm just really excited to get this new journal and get to know myself a little bit more in 2026, find a little bit of self-love. I turn 40 next year, you guys. And I just had this idea. I thought, oh my God, I'm gonna hit 30 and I'm just gonna feel like I've got my stuff together, right? Like I'm gonna feel like an adult. I'm gonna be living the life that I want. I'm gonna be mellow. Things aren't gonna bother me. I'm just gonna let them roll off. That was not the case for me, guys. I did not. It wasn't until I had my daughter when I was 32. I did a lot of therapy and processed through a lot of trauma and lived in survival mode for years. And now I feel like I'm hoping, like my goal is that 40 is when I'm really like, man, I love my life. Like I did the hard work, did the mindset stuff. Like I am hoping that I feel more like myself at 40 than I ever have. That is my goal. And I'm so excited to, just show myself some love, get to know myself, because I kept coming back to, you can't ask somebody to love you. You can't tell people how to love you, how to treat you. You have to show them. How do you treat yourself? If I constantly put myself last, if I constantly say, no, I don't need your help, that's not going to get me the love that I want. That's not going to get me the business that I want. That's not going to get me what I really want, And so I just need to figure out, I need to find the balance. I'm finding the balance, okay? And so I'm so excited about that. That is it for today's gentle end of year reset. Maybe we'll do like a morning routine and we can do like a new year clean out, because I was thinking about doing like an actual reset, but it's not quite Christmas yet, obviously, because I'm posting this on Christmas. So we'll do a house reset when we take down the trees, which I'm gonna be so sad, guys. The twinkle lights. Anybody else? There's just something so magical about twinkle lights. I love waking up in the morning. All of my Christmas trees are on timers, and so I wake up in the morning and I go out and my living room tree is on, my 2 little trees in my kitchen are on, my house is just twinkling when I wake up in the morning, and it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. So we will eventually it'll be a new year reset, okay? We'll clean out, we'll open all the windows, we'll do, bring all the good new year juju in, and it'll be really great. And I just want to take a moment to say how grateful I am for you being here, for you watching my videos, liking my videos, commenting on my videos, sharing my videos. Like, it means the absolute world to me that I get to do this and that I get to talk with you and have conversations with you guys down in the comments. You guys are the reason that I am here, and I'm so grateful for you. There's no one else like you. You are perfect. You are wonderful. You are a gift to this world, and I'm so grateful that you are here. Like, of all the places that we get to meet and that you get to be here. So I just want to say I'm so grateful for you. You are a blessing, and that's it for today's video. I hope that you have the most beautiful day. I hope you take some time to journal, maybe get to know yourself. If you want to share one of your goals for 2026 in the comments down below, I would love to hear it and cheer you on next year. I'm so excited to be growing this channel. It's a dream come true, and I couldn't do it without you. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, because it really supports my channel. Share it with a friend, a family member, anyone who you think would benefit from this video or who would just enjoy this video. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next week for New Year's. The next time I see you will be on New Year's Day. You guys, 2026 is a week away. It's so wild. All right, I love you, and I'll see you then. Bye.